So in the last video, if you remember, we have done adjustment of fixed asset and depreciation, and where the depreciation is maintained on the written down value method, where the depreciation is decreasing every year. Okay, where there is no separate account is maintained for depreciation. So under such cases, or in such cases, we made only one account. We made only one account that is known as fixed asset account. Fixed asset account. Okay, fixed asset has a debit balance, so we write to balance BD, the opening balance, and buy balance CD for the closing balance. Okay, buy balance CD for the closing balance. If there is any sale of asset, that means asset is decreasing. If any purchase of asset, that means asset is increasing. And if asset is decreasing, it will be credited. If asset is increasing, it will be debited. Okay, so by bank, in the bracket we write sale. Okay, if there is any depreciation, that will decrease the asset. So by depreciation. Okay, if there is any loss on sale, so loss means, again I'll explain you that if a book value of the asset is 10, if the book value of the asset is 10, and if it is sold at 7 rupees, that means 3 rupees is okay, and in the bank we record 7 rupees, but the actually we have to reduce the asset by 10 rupees, because the book value is 10 and now the asset is no longer existing, so we have to reduce the 10 rupees. So therefore 7 rupees we record it as sale, rest 3 rupees we will show it as loss. So by loss sorry by statement of PL, in the bracket we write loss 3 rupees. Okay, and similarly in the profit we write in the debit side, statement of PL, profit on sale. Okay, to purchases. Okay, so these are the items that is recorded. Either of these item will be the balancing figure while making the fixed asset account. This is when it is maintained in written down value method, when one account is made. Okay, when the fixed asset is made in original cost basis, two account is made. Okay, two account is made, and we will study that in the next topic. So the next one that we discuss is that when the asset is recorded on the original cost basis. So when the asset is made recorded on the original cost basis, which means the value of the asset will remain same until and unless the asset is sold. Okay, so every year the value of the asset will remain same until and unless the asset is sold. Therefore, so where will be the depreciation charge? The depreciation will be charged in a separate account known as accumulated depreciation account. Okay, so let us read this second condition, or second case 2. When fixed asset is shown in original cost and accumulated depreciation account is separately maintained. So in the previous case there is no depreciation account separately maintained. So in this case accumulated depreciation is separately maintained. So what is accumulated depreciation? Accumulated depreciation is the depreciation that is charged every year and gets accumulated. So if this year is 50, next year again 50 will be added, so become 100. Again next year 50 will be added, it will become 150. Again 50 will be added, it will become 200. So what is happening? The depreciation is accumulated. Okay. Uh, so in that case, depreciation is not directly charged to the asset account. So as the value of the asset will not decrease by 50 every year. Rather, the value of the asset will be intact and same every year. Okay. Mm, the depreciation for the period is debited to depreciation account and credited to accumulated depreciation account. Okay, so previously what used to happen, depreciation account debit to fixed asset. Why? Because asset was decreasing. But now since they are maintaining original cost, so now this was in the old case. So now in this case it will be depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation account. So this another separate account is maintained. We are talking about this account. Okay, Since every year this accumulated depreciation is accumulated, this is a liability. A new liability is created. Okay. So having said that, I'm just explaining the meaning of each and every lines. Okay. Now, in the balance sheet, asset appears as the original cost and accumulated depreciation is shown either by deducting from the fixed asset or shown in the liability side. So either it will be shown in the liability side or in the asset side you deduct it from the asset account when in notes to account. Okay. In such cases, separate account is prepared for a fixed asset and accumulated depreciation. So I said there will be two accounts prepared. One is fixed asset, another is accumulated depreciation. Okay. Provision for depreciation or accumulated depreciation. Depreciation for the year can be ascertained from provision for depreciation account. So this last line we will understand when we make the account itself. Fine. So what I suggest, the moment you see there is accumulated depreciation, the moment you understand that the business is maintaining asset in original cost basis, what I suggest is you make two accounts. Okay. So how do we know that which how the business is using which method? See, in the question, whenever you see there is accumulated depreciation or provision for depreciation is given. In a question, whenever there is a question about provision for depreciation or accumulated depreciation given, okay, you may understand that you have to make two separate account. Okay, so which one to make first? First you make accumulated depreciation account, accumulated depreciation account, and then you make fixed asset account. You can make simultaneously as well. Fixed asset account. What is accumulated depreciation? So accumulated depreciation is a liability. Very good. What is fixed asset? So liability will have a credit balance by balance BD, and closing balance will be always debited to balance CD. Asset will always have a debit balance to balance BD, and closing balance will be credited by balance CD. Done. Now, when depreciation is charged, so depreciation will not be charged to fixed asset account. So depreciation will be charged to accumulated depreciation. Like I said in the journal entry itself, depreciation account debit to accumulated depreciation. So accumulated depreciation will increase, okay, and liability when increases will be credited. So we will write here by depreciation account. Okay, clear? And when any asset is sold, suppose any asset is sold, suppose there is an asset of 100, and out of 100 an asset worth rupees 10 was sold. So this 10 was the original cost. We have to subtract the depreciation of that also. So that depreciation will no longer charged forever. You're getting my point. Suppose I have 100 rupees asset. Okay. Out of that 100 rupees asset, I have sold 10. Say I have 100 rupees. I have 10 cars, and the value of 10 cars is 100. Out of that I sold one car worth rupees 10. So since I'm recording my cars on original cost basis, okay, so this 10 is not the book value, this 10 is the original cost, and whatever depreciation I have charged throughout the year, say I have bought 3 years back, so till 3 years whatever depreciation I have charged on this car, okay, that will be no longer charged further because that car is sold. अब उस कार पे कभी डेप्रिसिएशन चार्ज होगा ही नहीं, और जो चार्ज हुआ है उसको भी निकाल के फेंकना पड़ेगा. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट, बिकॉज मैंने तो कार को ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट में रिकॉर्ड किया है. अब जब मैं बेच रहा हूँ उस कार को, तो उस कार का डेप्रिसिएशन ना मेरे को चाहिए और ना मेरे को चार्ज करना है. अब मैं चार्ज करूंगा 90 रुपीज के ऊपर, और जो 10 रुपए को मैंने पहले पिछले 3 साल में चार्ज किया था उसको भी निकाल के फेंकना पड़ेगा. सो दैट मीन्स एक्यूमुलेटेड डेप्रिसिएशन विल डिक्रीज and liability when decreases will be debited. Very good. So to जो कार का अकाउंट है, टू कार अकाउंट और fixed asset account. What is this? This depreciation of asset sold. Okay. So there, apart from balance BD and balance CD, there will be two items, only two items in the accumulated depreciation. On the credit side, which increases the accumulated depreciation is depreciation. Again, on the credit side, which increases the accumulated depreciation account is depreciation. On the debit side, which decreases the accumulated depreciation account is fixed asset. Is the fixed asset amount of depreciation of car or asset which is sold. Okay, because accumulated depreciation will be decreased by the depreciation of the assets sold. Okay, depreciation of the assets sold. Fine. Now on the fixed asset account, sir, if we have already done by bank, this is assets sold. By loss by statement of profit and loss, that is loss on sale. Very good. So here to bank, purchase, to statement of PL, that is profit on sale. So depreciation won't come in the fixed asset account. Why? depreciation के लिए अलग से account बनता है और वहाँ पर रिकॉर्ड कर दिया गया है. So कौन सा depreciation आएगा इसमें? So depreciation of assets sold. So ये जो है ना, ये आइटम इधर आ जाएगा. Only एक ही आइटम आएगा. So by accumulated depreciation. क्योंकि इस एसेट को अभी इस एसेट का नामो निशान मिटाना है. We have to take away the value of this asset. So therefore, this asset will be recorded in fixed asset credit side. Okay, why, sir? Because when you decrease, suppose 10 rupees is there, and in the 3 year you have charged 3 rupees depreciation. Okay, so the book value is 7 and you sold it say at rupees 6. So 6 rupees you sold it here, and but you have to reduce the value of asset by 10 rupees because you are maintaining original cost. In the previous case book value में reduce करते हैं, but in this case 10 rupees में reduce करना है. तो 6 rupees reduce हो गया, 1 rupees loss से reduce हुआ, और बाकी 3 रुपया क्या होगा? accumulated depreciation से loss हो, जो कहाँ से मिलेगा? यहाँ से लेके आएंगे. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, we'll solve one question on this, and if you have a doubt please ask in the comment box. Okay, thank you.